Welcome back everyone to a brand new video. In today's video I want to talk about the infamous 3-gen strat on Haddonfield. Let's get into the video. Okay guys, so as you can see we're on Haddonfield and we're playing as Wesker. Now everyone knows the 3-gen strat in Haddonfield is to keep the gen outside Michael Myers' house, inside Michael Myers' house, and then out here where I'm about to hook the survivor. These 3 gens you can keep and then you'll basically win the match. So for the moment we're on Tinker, Scourge Hook, No Way Out and Deadman Switch. Now after that one chase, 2 gens were tinkering, which is not great, so I decided to go for the closest house to me and I find 2 survivors upstairs. So Michaela comes outside then and decides she wants to do a hook swap for the Jill, because Jill is about to go into second phase, which is completely understandable, and I'll take the second stack on No Way Out. Coming back to pick the Michaela up, I see the other Michaela coming in to pick the survivor up off the floor. I end up hitting her with my power, but unfortunately it didn't hit her off any objects. So now that we've 2 stacks on No Way Out, the 3-gen strat here is quite strong. As you can see, I have a gen outside Mikey's, inside Mikey's, and then back at that Scourge Hook. At the minute guys, it's looking pretty solid in this match. My advice to anyone that plays on Haddonfield is killer. Fight for this 3-gen strat. Even when I play Survivor, even me and my friends, we know that we need to get to Mikey's house as soon as possible and do the gen outside and inside the house, because they're the 2 best gens for killers to keep, and it allows them to keep a 3-gen. Well, you could possibly have a 4-gen strat, but I like keeping the 3-gen strat. So, turning our attention back, Michaela went into second phase, guys, which is an issue on the survivor's end, not on our end. I decided, you know what, I'm going to get the Michaela out of the game. You know, at the end of the day, guys, against 1 killer, 16 perks against 4 perks, and it's crazy. So you need to do what you need to do to win the match. Everyone wants to win in this game. So the Jill is still injured, so I decide to snatch her up with my power. Then I turn around to look for a hook, and I see there's a Scourge Hook in the middle of Haddonfield, so I decide to bring her over there. Now I do see the Michaela to the left, so I know she's not on a generator, so that means the Kate is on a generator, so I want to knock her off a generator. Michaela decides to turn her attention to the far gen in the corner, because she's aware of the 3-gen strat. With Jill off the hook now, I decide it's time to get her out of the game, because the game seems to be dragging on for quite a bit of time. Jill has a pallet here to play with and she efficiently uses it and gets the stun on me and blinds me. But however, she left it too long to run and I end up getting the down on her. So now that she's going to be on basically dead and out of the game, that's another win for us. With 2 survivors dead and 2 left, not much progress will be made in this match. However, these survivors decided to play hide and seek with me on Haddonfield, as I could not find them for quite some time. But then, however, I do come across scratch marks that lead to the injured Michaela. She brings me into House of Pain and decides to give me a run for my money in here. She gets a really nice 360 here, which is respectable. She never made her mind up of where she wanted to continue this play and ends up getting put on the floor. I give her the nod and a hit on the hook to say I respect your 360. Now that I know that she's left, the Kate doesn't seem to be coming in, but she does come in. I get her with my power. So at this point in the match, Michaela is on the hook and the Kate decides to do a hook swap, which I'm okay with. So the Michaela now is deciding that, oh, I'll take you for another loop. I hear her over borrowed time, she was getting stuck on some objects. But she makes it to the pallet and decides to point across the street. Now she does play herself into a dead zone and I nod at her saying no, it's not going to work. Because once you're in a dead zone, that's it, it's game over. I left the other one to bleed out on the floor because she crawled off somewhere where I had no idea where she was. I get the hatch closed as well, so that's a GG's. It was a solid 4k on Haddonfield. The 3-gen strat made it easier. My advice is anyone that plays on Haddonfield as killer, go for the 3-gen strat straight away. You might have a good chance of winning. And that concludes the match guys. 4k on Haddonfield. You know what to do. If you enjoyed today's video, peace.